Hey all, it's Friday. I just got back from classes, so I've got a whole weekend ahead of me. Last weekend I went to a beautiful province called Kanchanaburi. It's in, I don't want to say northwestern, it's more western Thailand. It's really close to the border with Burma. And it's this little mountain town. Well, it's not really little, but it's a mountain town. You can go, and there's a national park there called Erawan where they have this really cool waterfall it's 7 different steps, and the water is about as clear as any I've ever seen anywhere. It's pretty awesome. And then there are a lot of other things to do there. I went to some temples on top of mountains, which is beautiful. We took motorbikes out into the countryside and saw all of that. Then some people went to a tiger temple, some people did elephant rides. I mean, honestly, it has a lot of the things you've come to know and expect from Thailand. It's pretty cool. But I've got a little video right here that kind of tells you what I thought of the whole experience.
We went because we heard of a waterfall, an oasis away from the city. Some clean air to breathe, a place to swim. Why would we not go? It sounded great, relaxing, and full of things to do. And by all means, we were right. But to be honest, I didn't expect this. Kanchanaburi is a small city in western Thailand. Just like the rest of the country, it's full of life and tourists. We arrived on Friday evening and immediately jumped on a storm Thao and almost got in an accident.
How do you respond to something?
Good omen, right? No worries. It got better. Most people that travel to the area go to Erawan Falls. If you like swimming, hiking, and having yourself stolen by monkeys, you are in luck. We spent a good day there, laughing it up and exploring, but a whole nother day was waiting for us. We woke up late, 10 a.m. on Sunday, missing out on our original plan. But it's Thailand. You improvise. Our choice? Motorbikes. We rode out into the countryside, searching for 2 temples, Wat Tham Khao Noi and Wat Tham Sua. We found one of them, and our freedom. While out there, before reaching our destination, we came across something tragically beautiful, a Chinese graveyard. It was unexpected, massive, and stunning. The gravity of the setting fell on me, and I felt that I too could stay there for an eternity. But we had a destination.
It's not real.
I don't know the name of the first temple we got to, but we were greeted by a dragon beckoning us forward. We just kept climbing, and we're glad we did. The next temple was Wat Tham Khao Noi. Built in the Chinese style, it was extravagant. It felt like the grand palace of Kanchanaburi. More steps led us up to the top of the tower, the sun slowly setting as the mountains in the distance fell into the plains around us. After that, we were tired. As we cruised down the road, bugs pelted us in the face. We knew it was time to rest. Monday morning came quickly. We had to catch a train, 3 hours to Bangkok with around 13 stops. It was time to get comfortable. Soon after the train began to inch forward, rain fell. The travel soon became a game of Thai musical chairs to get a good seat that wasn't getting wet from the rain. Eventually, we made our way into Bangkok and got home. To say that Kanchanaburi is beautiful doesn't say enough. In the context of it all, it is much more than that. Words don't describe it because words are limited. On their own, they have no context. Without other words, they're nearly meaningless. Kanchanaburi stands on its own. We're only lucky that we get to see it.
Now coming up this weekend, I don't really have a whole lot. I've decided to stick around, save some money, do some other things in Bangkok, because I honestly believe that I could do something different every single day in Bangkok until I left and still not see everything that there is to see. It's such a big city with so many things everywhere. But that's one of the things I love about it. So I'm going to stick around and kind of see what's going on here. What's really interesting is, there's been this kind of conflict going on in the hotel I'm staying in. We have a rooftop that a lot of people like to go up and hang out on. They go up, play ping pong, talk, do normal things. Every once in a while play some music, and that all sounds well and good, right? Well, the problem is there's not a door on the roof, and so people are up there laughing, talking, having a great time, and you can hear it all the way down the hotel, all the way down to the second floor. It's unfortunate. And there was one night, I'd say a week or two ago, where people were just being extremely loud, and the Thai people who live here as well were very upset about it. And we were like, okay. And since then we've toned it down. But last night, some people were up there doing their thing again, and I didn't think it was that loud, or I didn't notice it if it was. But then all of a sudden I was sitting in my room and I just hear this loud banging and somebody screaming, making tons and tons of noise. And so we have a Facebook group, and I went on there and I told people, whoever's downstairs, I said, chill out. I wasn't angry. I was just letting them know, calm down. It's gonna be okay. But turns out it was actually a Thai guy who was just so upset with the Farangs who were in the hotel making a lot of noise that he decided to scream at the top of his lungs and just keep slamming his door. And I just talked to a guy who lives right down the hall from him, and he said that the guy kept him up all night doing that. I was fortunate enough. I live on the 6th floor now. I actually changed rooms, fun fact, and I love it in my new room. But I'm up on the 6th floor, and I just put in headphones and tried to take my mind off of it, and it worked. I went to sleep pretty quickly. But it's just crazy how this turned into this sort of rift between the Thai people who live here and the Westerners who are here. It's unfortunate, because one thing I really wanted out of this experience is that I'd be able to spend some time with the Thai people, get to know them, and see everything, what knowledge they have that I don't, that I feel like I should have to be a better world citizen. And obviously this isn't my only place to get that done, but it's unfortunate. It's an easy place where I could talk to some Thai people. Now it's probably going to be a little bit more difficult, with the exception of the few friends I have here. So we'll figure it out. It's Thailand. We still got a lot of time left. We can make amends and see where it all takes us. But nevertheless, I still love it here. I had a day, I think it was yesterday, where I was sitting, what am I saying? I was walking home from school. It was a nice day. It's been raining a lot lately. I was just walking home from school. I walked up and I saw a lady cutting a fresh yellow mango, and so I walked up to her and I spoke to her in Thai, asking her for the mango and figuring out how much it was, and it was just so nice. And then the mango was delicious. So I'm surprised at what tiny things put me in a good mood here. But it's Thailand, and no matter what I say at this point, I really do love it here. It's, of course, like anywhere in the world, it's got its drawbacks, but I love what I see, and I don't think that's going to change with much time. I hope you enjoyed everything in this post. Be sure to comment, and also, quick note, if you have a chance, please go to my website and look at the blog posts I'm doing, because I'm considering turning that into something a little more significant, making more of them sort of in that style. Leave me some comments, let me know what you think about them, because I'd love to edit them and maybe make them into something more significant. I hope I will talk to some of you soon, but until then, bye bye.